This Kingdom Come to Deliverance video is all about how to level your stealth and thievery with a 100% working method that will give you a ton of XP rather quickly. Now, I've seen a few videos talking about stealthing behind a boar at the start of the game, or other boars or pigs in people's, towns, and that method sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. It is not AFKable, it is not foolproof, and it's rather slow. You have to manually squat down behind a pig and follow it around, and half the time it doesn't work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but this method always works, and it's rather fast. Now, before you do this, you want to have a high charisma set. You don't really need anything above like an 18, really. I have 30 on this character, but you could do this as early as 15 charisma, 18 charisma. Just having more charisma will help you because we're not actually going to murder anybody or do any serious crimes. We're just going to be assaulting people, and you need to talk your way out of it with high charisma. And if you need help getting a charisma set, then this video right here that I have made called The Best Possible Start for New Players will help you out. Just go into the description. There will be a link to that video under the guide section, The Best Possible Start, and then you just look at the timestamps, and basically it's right here at 4207. The loot run for gear and money will get you all the charisma items that you could ever want. And all you need to do this is get the Zelajov fast travel here at Zelajov. Now, where is Zelajov? It's very close to Troskowitz. It is just down the street west of the starting town. And this little area here, yeah, there's a few quest givers. We're not killing anybody. This has the highest density of normie NPC unimportant characters and a whole bunch of lockboxes. And so we're going to be doing a combination of a bunch of stuff to level both of these insanely fast. But you want to travel here at 1 in the morning. And I have my house posted up right here. This is the Zelajov Wagoner's Inn. And they're not linked, surprisingly. If you do crime here, no one cares up here. It's really funny that it works that way. So this is my home base, and I go here to prowl around at night. So here I am at Zelajov, and it's going to automatically equip your torch. So I'm going to just wait until after 1 in the morning. If you have Mutt, I'm going to tell him to stay. Because if townsfolk see your dog and stuff happens, they're going to blame you because they know that you own the dog, and they know that something's up when you're in town. Which this guard already sees this dog, and that's fine. So step number 1 is you're just going to choke out the guard. Yep, that's right. We're going to be strangling everybody here, and it's super easy to choke these dudes out. You don't have to time it perfectly. Just spam left click, and then after the left click prompt, spam your right click. There we go. People might find the body, but who cares? And so here we are. This is the start. We're at the shrine, and our goal is to hit all the houses, and we're going to be messing around with a lot of people. We're going to pickpocket them, we're going to strangle them, and we're going to pick their locks. And that's all there is to it. And so I like to just do a quick lap around right now. We're going to go ahead and go in this house, and I'm leaving all the doors open so I know what houses I've hit. So again, I'm not even in sneaking gear. I do have a sneaking gear set. You can use it if you want. You don't really need to. This town is very low security. And so we're just going to start by picking the doors. Now, before I start, let me show you the level that we're at. Because I'm not going to show you the full playthrough unless you really care. But let's go to player here, and let's look at my skills already. So right now, Thievery is at level 14. Stealth is level 10. And just in case you're curious, Strength 29, Agility 16. Why not? All right. And so again, I'm just going to pick the door real quick. That's pretty simple stuff. Apparently it's easier on controller. I don't use a controller, I use mouse and keyboard. But once you're in the house, the only people that you do not strangle is right up here, because they are sleeping in the bed together. So if you oh, wait, wrong house. If there's ever 2 people sleeping in the same bed, you cannot strangle them, because they will wake up. But these guys, well, we're quiet enough. So we're not stealth killing, we're just knocking them out. So I push F, spam left click, spam right click. Alright, someone is now looking for me outside. That's fine. Looks like someone spotted me. Oh, it looks like I woke someone up. So we're just gonna close the door and punch them out. So that's totally fine. Just punch them out. We don't want to kill this old lady. And it looks like well, the run's already technically over. So not really though. But we're just gonna chin her out if we can. There we go. I don't know how she's bleeding from a shoulder punch, but she's unconscious. You can't... Oh, we can choke her out if we get behind her, so there you go. That makes it a little easier. Again, we haven't committed any serious crimes, so we're not going to the gallows, we're not going to the pillory. We have that high charisma, and I want to make sure I'm actually wearing my high charisma set, so that I can talk guards out of, like, you know, doing stuff. And then this guy, like, did he just lose sight of me, or what's going on with him? Right? He shut the... Oh, he relocked the door. Interesting. Alright, well, there's that lunatic, yes. We're just going to chin him out. He actually wants to brawl, it looks like, so, again, we're just going to clinch spam him down. So we're getting unarmed, too. Looks like we got strength level 30. I'm going to cut to the part where this dude's been chinned out already. Alright. And the last thing you want these people to do is wake up the whole damn town, but once you've strangled them all, which I failed to do because I was a little noisy with the strangulation, you just pick all their locks and go to the next house, and then the next house. I'm not stealing anything. None of these people have anything worth taking. It's just opening these locks is totally worth the XP, right? So there we go. We've popped that lock open. And again, you can do this every single day. And because we have high charisma, they're forced to forgive me. I don't have to pay a fee. I don't have to pay anything. So we know this house is hit because the door is now open. And we're just going to go anywhere where there's boxes. Okay, I was a little loud there, so that... You don't want to sprint. I sprinted in there, so that woke him up. But that's okay, because he's going to be like, get out of here. And we're just going to maybe chin him out. No. We can chin her out, maybe? Yeah, we just get behind her before she... yeah, just chin her out. The other guy's going to run for a guard. And if he turns his back on us, we can just choke him out, too. I know I said chin out and choke out. These are British terms. Yeah, he's running. He's running somewhere. And that's okay. Yeah, there he goes. We've already knocked out... There's not a lot of guards in this town. That's why I also picked it. So, again, we'll just choke him out now. There we go. And then we hit the left click. We're spamming right click in case he, you know, does his defensive. And there we go. Every time that you choke or, yeah, strangle someone out, you get, you guessed it, stealth, thievery, etc. experience. Alright. And again, we're not stealing anything because that's a more serious crime. We are simply just strangling and lockpicking. That's it. That's all we're doing. Now, there's a lot of people that sleep upstairs in, like, barns and stuff, and again, I keep sprinting around, so I'm going to not sprint as often here. Okay, so no one in this barn. We got some horses. Don't need to steal those. Don't need to butcher them or anything. Because killing horses, again, that's technically, you're murdering the townspeople's stuff, and those horses are worth so damn much money, you can't really talk your way out of it. Alright? But yeah, we're going to go ahead and, again, we're just rinsing and repeating. We go into the houses, we stealth up, we just give them the old strangulation. There we go. And then we pick their locks, and we just go house to house to house all night long doing this. And you just do this every single day. And again, they can't do anything about it because the crimes aren't severe enough to break our charisma. So, and again, we're going to open the door here. No one here, nothing to pick a lock for. We're going to leave that door open. There might be some upstairs. I know there's people in these areas here. And there is an upstairs here with a bunch of people sleeping. So we're going to stealth up the stairs. And I'm sorry if it's a little dark, but I do have my gamma turned up. Yeah. Go ahead and just, again, strangle everybody. There we go. And these are all just hired hand NPCs. They're not important people. If they do die, they do get replaced after, I think it's more than a week. It takes a week for them to get new hired hands and guards. But yeah, I mean, if you really want to be a murderer, you could, but it's not more XP, so there's really no point. Yeah, there we go. They're all strangled out. The serial strangler and the chest. There we go. Just pop open that chest. There we go. No need to take any of the junk there. I mean, you can take it if you want, but again, if you rack up a stealing bill, it makes it harder to convince otherwise. These two are sleeping pretty close together. And the angle's going to be a little hard, so we're going to go on this guy first. Go ahead and knock him out. There we go. And they pass out a little too fast. It's not really realistic, okay? But yeah, there we go. And half the time, because they're asleep, they won't even see what you look like, too. But obviously, some town people saw us, and we did, you know, beat the hell out of them with our fists, so... That's just how it is. But I'm going to skip ahead now because you get the idea. We're just going house to house, strangling and lockpicking everything. It's really, really the fastest, reliable way to level up. It's not a cheese strat. It's not something that's going to get patched or that may work for some but not for others. This works for everybody, and this is how the game kind of wants you to be leveling up and stuff. Yeah, there's a lockbox here I can pop open, so let's go ahead. And again, everything's going to be locked at night, so... again, it's just free XP. There we go. Now, I'm struggling a little bit on this lockpick, so I'm gonna release and then exit the menu so I don't break my lockpick, and then try it again. So that's just a little lock pick and tip for you. And again, I'm struggling with this one, so again, exit the menu and re-enter it so it doesn't snap. Now, one thing that I haven't been doing, which you can do, and look at them feet, is you can rob people. Oh, is she waking up? Probably not. Anyway, you can just open the pickpocket menu, and then I just like to pickpocket money because that doesn't get confiscated, you know, when you steal. And you just need to pickpocket one thing, and boom, you get a little bit of XP for that. And you can't, I mean, I guess you can pickpocket them again, but it's not really the fastest way. I just tend to skip this step, but there we go. And again, we'll commence with the strangulation. There we go. Lights out, lady. Fiddled your pockets, and now you're out. But you know that's how to get the full experience of this XP run, so to speak, right? But yeah, we got more in the corner here to strangle out. There we go. And she had her eyes open. Look at that. She sleeps with her eyes open. But again, none of that matters. The game doesn't count it as you being spotted or anything. All right, but yeah, this is, again, these medium chests are where the XP's at. And this will carry you all the way to 30, by the way. Like, you don't have to stop at, like, 20-something. You can just keep going. Oh, and if you're curious about how long it takes for them to wake up from being strangled, it is 2 hours. 2 hours, and they will start to wake up. After 3 hours, they will have woken up and go about their day. And since they don't know who you are, they just go back to bed, right? Also, if you're trying to find a guard, right now there's like someone looking out for them, you can just whistle at them and get their attention. And then you can plead innocence with your charisma if you want to. Now, you'll notice this door's open, so... also, this guy fell under the bed. Which is really funny. I don't know how that works, but yeah, he's under the bed. And he's unconscious, you know, he's alright. He's just gonna wake up not knowing what the hell happened. But again, we want to make sure all the doors are open and that everyone is strangle sleeping. And then our day is done, we retreat. Looks like someone's getting help. That's what that rabbit means. Someone is calling for help. They're like, help me. And it's fine. It's totally fine. If you want to confront the guards, you can just wait in the middle of town like so. And a guard usually finds you and complains. You'll notice I have a jail icon. So let's whistle. Let's get some attention. Surely there's someone around. And again, if you want to... Like, here we go, there's a guard, he's gonna stop me. So he's gonna pull his weapon out. We're just gonna surrender, that's fine. And with high charisma, look what happens. So, do you know who I am? Look at our crimes. It's just assault and lockpicking and trespassing. Nothing big. The fine is like one metal item you sell. So you say, do you know who I am? Because I have 28 in charisma here. And he's just gonna be like, oh, sorry, my lord, and now I don't owe anything. It's like I don't have a jail icon. And you may be thinking, but what about the rep? Oh no, the rep. Ooh, this town sucks. It's just got a few minor quests, nothing main story related. There's no important NPCs here. It doesn't alter the story or give you a bad ending or anything of the sort. This is literally the stomping grounds where you will go just to level your stuff up. And I didn't even do a full run, but let's look at how much I got. So right now, 16 agility. And skills, we have Thievery 15, Stealth 12. And so because I have my home base right here at the Zelajov Wagoner's Inn, I can just go back there, get free food, free bed, free sleep. So I can repeat this infinitely. Now, I like this little part of town, and so it's totally fine. You come back here, everyone's pretty chill. They do share the rep, but there's no important vendors here. There is no important vendors here. They're not going to kick you out of the inn or anything of the sort, but look at this, we get free food. Of course, that's after you buy a permanent room here, which I recommend you do. It's at the very center of the map. It's a really good centralized location. And so then you just go back up, and if you want to sleep in your bed, this saves the game, but if you don't want to save the game, then you would just sleep in the bed next door to you, and it's a free bed. You can sleep back up to 100%, and, you know, you can sleep and wait and eat until nighttime. And, yeah, the guard is gonna, you know, whine and minge and complain, and that's okay. So we just say, do you know who I am? And he'll be like, oh, sorry, my lord, whatever. And, you know, back to it, back to the grind. So, again, I'm gonna go ahead and wait 11 hours. I'm gonna sleep a few more so that my sleep meter is full for the nightly strangulation. The town loves it. They're all into it. They love being strangled to sleep. They all have trouble sleeping. You're just giving them a nice neck massage with your full plate hands, I guess. Right? So, again, this is infinitely repeatable. And the cool thing, too, is that when you confront the guards and you tell them, you know, oh, I'm nobility, you can't touch me or whatever, then you also gain speech XP. So here we are, we're back in town once again. Our doggo is still waiting. We're going to put that torch away. And again, we're just going to repeat the process. So I'm going to cut to that. And again, I'll show you my character levels right now. Again, we're at 16 agility, 15 thievery, 12 stealth. All right, so I've done a second run, found a guard. We're just going to tell him, do you know who I am? And everything's forgiven. It's really that simple. And let's go ahead and get back to the Zelazov Inn over here, just down the road. And I'll show you. We're still, what, stats, agility 16. But our stealth is now 13, thievery 17. And again, like, you know, this got a full level and a half. This one got a level and a third at least. And these runs, they take like just a few minutes. And if you want my recommendation under Thievery, you should pick everything that has to do with lockpicking. That either makes it quieter, lasts longer, or gives you levels in Thievery. Especially Mischief Artist. You pick someone's pocket, you got a +3 to Thievery. That'll help you open those extra hard or very hard lock boxes. Also, at level 18, I highly recommend Master Thief because you just instantly unlock all the easy lock boxes. Alright, did one more run. We got a bunch of levels also here, so let me show you. Agility now is 17. We have Stealth, 14, almost to 15. Thievery is 18, almost to 19. Now, I'm going to mention you're going to want Inconspicuous later on for story missions. But you also have to combine this with Quick Hand under the Stealth section. Now, sometimes people will report crimes later on, so in this case, Zelajov has a jail icon, so if you just want to clear that up, you just go there, and you just, again, use your charisma. You're always going to pass the skill check, because, again, you're doing minor crimes and you're dressed as a noble, so basically, nobles can do whatever the hell they want, and you're never going to fail the skill check as long as your charisma is, like, above 18, and you don't kill or steal anything, alright? You know who I am, and there we go, it's cleared up, you'll see the icon is now gone, and everything is just peachy. Yeah, it's been a few days, I haven't seen any jail icons pop up over here, so I'm all in the clear, didn't have to pay a thing, and it's just free skill ups, and like I said, this town has the least amount of guards, the most... highest amount of non-important NPCs, and it has locks from very easy all the way to very hard, so you will be able to max out your skills here much faster. But of course, as you play the game and you go to these bandit camps, if you go at night, make sure to stealth kill them as much as you can, because killing bandits is really the best way because you also get paid, and the XP is slightly higher, though it's not as much XP per hour due to the density of NPCs you can rob from here. Also, just to save some people in the comments from wasting their time, yes, I know down here at the, what is this place called? The Lower Samine Mill, you can talk to Miller Krazel, and he has an infinite lockpicking chest right in here once he gives you the mission for it. However, this is a very easy chest, and if you do this enough, the game will tell you that you can't learn anything from it anymore, and it serves no purpose. So yeah, you can come here to level up if you haven't done any leveling whatsoever, but it is not a mid to late game strategy at all. And yes, I can instantly unlock it. So there we go. But essentially, yeah, you can come here to start if you want to do his missions. But otherwise, it's not faster XP per hour. And it only goes up a certain amount before the game blocks you from using it to power level all the way to 30. Because otherwise, you could just sit here and use your master, unlocking skill to just macro this to open the menu and exit the menu over and over and over again. And the devs didn't want that to happen, so there you go. But yeah, that is the video. That's all I've got. Also, Master Thief automatically unlocks the very easy doors, allowing you to get in and continue your business. But with that said, leave a comment, leave a like, let me know what you think, and let me get you to click the video on the right side of your screen right now. And if you do, then you're going to get extra lucky next time you go out to get fast food, because they're going to give you an extra packet of sauce or an extra, chicken nuggets or whatever it is that you enjoy eating. So make sure that you click that video on the right side of your screen right now. And I'll see you in the next KCD 2, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 video. Take care, lads.